Okay, this is part 4, cleaning your AKM variant rifle. Now that you've got your cleaning rod into your cleaning kit here, you're going to take the bulk of your rifle here, and I don't use any bore cleaner on my bores. I will just brush it out with, this is a nylon brush. I will just brush it out until all the crap is gone if I have to, even if that takes 10 minutes, which it never does. It usually only takes 3 or 4 times of going in and out of the barrel with it to make it work. But I don't like putting any of that barrel cleaner and shit in there because I've seen it have negative effects on guns, even stripping the bluing right off the gun or anything like that. I don't want to. If you forget to get any of that shit out of there, then you're running a risk of messing your gun up. So I just run this brush up and down. It is oily. At once this brush was white, so that can tell you something. This is nice and oily. So I'll just put that through the rifle a few times, just like this. Put it in the tip, push it through, pull it back through. I pull it to where it's almost all the way back out. Do that a couple of times. Take a look. Looks real good. Then you can take this, the rest of the rifle, you can put it aside. Take your cleaning rod, take this off, set it aside, take your rod out of the cleaning kit tube, put that aside. Okay, then you're going to take your rifle here, you're going to get some oil on your fingertip, nice drop. I like to put a nice drop, a bead of it right along the top of the top rail here. Get that nice and oiled. That is where the bolt carrier will be resting on the receiver. Then I like to get some oil on my finger, put it on top of the chamber here, top of the front trunnion, get that nice and oiled. Do the side of it too, because when you put your cover on, when you put your dust cover on, it will block part of this trunnion here, so you won't be able to get oil on it, so oil it now. Alright, some oil here. I like to put oil on this feed ramp, the feed ramp in here. There's these 2 lugs that stick out. I like to get those oiled because the bolt actually hits against those and spins and locks. That's the lock for the bolt. I like to put a little bit of oil onto the extractor here, a little bit onto these bottom rails in here. I put a little coat of oil onto the hammer, onto your safety lever. Then you can drop the hammer, slowly of course. You don't want it to hit off of that rivet that goes through the gun. Do the back of the hammer, try to get the trigger assembly. I'll usually take a drop of oil, drop right on the hammer spring, drop right onto the trigger assembly. Then I'll take this rag in, put it in there, and try to soak up, you know, the bulk of the drop so that it's not just dripping off of the gun. You can oil the back here a little bit, this rear trunnion. Then you can put that down. You grab the bolt carrier. I like to put a couple of drops right into this groove right here that the bolt goes into. Turn it so that gravity will carry the oil down in there, spreading it around in that groove. Soaking up any excess with my finger, spreading it around on the bolt carrier here. Get the entire bolt carrier oiled up. Use this little groove or this little groove here. Put some oil in there. Get it all over. Don't forget the back of the bolt. A lot of people do. Do the charging handle. This is about the only time there'll ever be oil on the charging handle, because when you go to charge it, you'll be wiping it off. There's corrosive shit in your hand, so it's a place that tends to rust a lot. So I like to get oil on it now so it can sit in there, soak in a little bit. A little more oil. Get the piston nice and oiled. Piston head. This whole thing nice and good. Put it down. Take your firing pin, put a drop of oil on it, lightly coat it with oil. Get your bolt here, put one drop of oil down in that hole. Drop your firing pin down in there. Then you gotta look through this hole right here on the bottom. Look through there while you're turning your firing pin until you get this flat side, the top side here, flat side, so that you can see right through that hole. There's nothing obstructing that hole. Then you can put your pin back in, your retainer pin, flip it over, put it through the triangular piece first, put it through there. There is only one way it goes through. Once it's in there, if it was hard to get on or out, you might have to tap it back in. As you're tapping it, make sure that your firing pin is not shifting. Tap it to where it is flush. Make sure that your firing pin does not fall out, that it comes through the front of your bolt here. Take one of these little grooves right here, put some oil in it, get the bolt nice and wet with oil. Take your bolt carrier, hold it up, put your bolt through there, let it drop all the way to the bottom. Turn the bolt carrier clockwise if you're looking down at it until that triangular piece goes into the bolt carrier. Then you can push it forward. It'll stay in there. Once you push, if you hold the bolt carrier rear end up, gravity will hold it hold the bolt into the carrier. Put that down for a second. It's almost time for part 4 or part 5. You're going to take oil, you're going to oil the top of this barrel here, section of the barrel, before you put your rear guard back on. Make sure it gets nice and oiled. Move this out of the way. Make sure you oil underneath your retaining plate there. It's a place that will rust. Do the bottom part of your trunnion here. And where the barrel meets the receiver, nice and oiled up, because your rear trigger or your rear handguard will cover up the bottom part of this trunnion. I also like to oil this rim right here and inside here a little bit. Then you're going to take your rag, you're going to wipe off the bulk of this oil so that it's not soaking wet, otherwise your gun will start smoking. Take your bottom grip here. You're going to want to put this block on the end here right into there. Rock it forward until it is, rock it up until it is all the way on the barrel, making sure that it stays into the receiver tight. Pull your plate down, your retaining plate. Put your lever back. And then that's back on. Now we're going to go to part 5. Thanks.